And if at the moment the machine will light up and say, hey, you can now pull out your snack, you just pull out your snack and go and run. So, and it's really nice because you shouldn't leave any traces. Of course, all the places where the machines where I saw the machines are subway stations, so they have like heavy video surveillance. So yeah, maybe just wear glasses and a hat or something. Of course, I haven't tried it. It's just like theory. Of course. Yeah, so this is really a nice thing, because in the other case where you have to like register a 900 number or something, somebody will be able to trace you down. So, but if you just go around and put stickers on machines, maybe even on machines that were not NFC enabled before, so you can just enable your own machines. Yeah, very cheap. I will later show you like the tag prices, and that's really affordable if you just buy small amounts. Yeah, so the last service in Vienna I looked at is another ticket buying, e-ticketing for the trains, not the subway anymore. Unfortunately, I could not get to see the website. Probably they detect that you're not on an Austrian carrier. So I just saw the URL. Because this thing goes actually to a website where you log in and buy your ticket with your account. So what you could do is just put another tag on there, which has the nice man in the middle proxy in between, so you can steal some credentials, or maybe just push some malware down there. Yeah, so that's basically the only thing, not too interesting. So the next, actually the first part I actually analyzed was the RMV, the Rhein-Main-Verkehrsverbund tickets in Frankfurt. This is a more advanced thing, because you actually have to install an application on your phone to actually use it. The sad thing about it is actually that NFC is not really necessary. NFC just makes it easier for you to use the service, so you don't have to put in the number of, or the name of the train station where you currently are. But it has some other very interesting parts. So first, they really don't use the smart poster stuff. They have their own custom type, rmv.de:/HST, and then they have a station ID and a station name. So you need the custom application to read that. Or actually, you just hold your phone up to the tag, and then it will launch the application, will show you, hey, you're currently at the main station in Frankfurt. Now, please enter your destination, and then you can buy a ticket on your phone. They have another URI record, so if you don't have the application installed, you just have an URL which points to the website for the schedule for this current station. So you could just put another tag there, which maybe shows GoatSee to the people who want to see the timetable. So this is what a tag of a contact of the RMV actually looks like. I actually have many samples and dumps on my website, so if you want to see something. The interesting part also is they actually sign the data on the tag. They actually sign the data on the tag, so you cannot produce your own tags for stations that don't exist or something. But you could go and just copy, just make a copy of one station in Frankfurt and put it on all other stations. It wouldn't be yeah, it wouldn't like do anything bad, and it's really funny because like they sign it, but the signing is really stupid because it only signs the data on the tag. So if you just copy the complete data, including the signature, you can still put it on any other tag, and the software on the phone will just say, yeah, okay, will just accept it as a valid tag. So you can like. I actually tried to like confuse the application on my phone. I took 10 stations, put it on 10 different tags, and just touched the tag very fast in a row to see if they have like some stupid detection for abuse, but yeah, not so. So the interesting part is that they actually did not configure their tags securely. So the other tags in Vienna were just configured to a purely read-only. So no matter what key you have, you cannot rewrite the tags. But the stuff in Frankfurt and Darmstadt, now they actually have just the tags set to read only. So they have a secret write key. So and if somebody could break that write key, you could instead of like putting your own labels on their tags, you could just write a small application for your mobile phone which knows the right key, and then you can just go through the whole city and just rewrite all the tags. And then, of course, you could cause a lot of trouble for the RMV. And of course, I told them. I never heard anything about it, so I don't really care. Another thing is you have a lot of sectors in this MyFair cards, and if you don't need all of them right now, the others by default are just stay in manufacturer mode. And of course, if you place a tag in the public, you may like want to change the write key so nobody else messes with your tags. But they completely forgot that, so they have a bunch of sectors on the tags in the city where you can just store data or change the keys. So if you, of course, change the keys, they won't be able to like update the tags in a fashion where they like store more data in the future. So you could like, if you change the keys, you could go to the whole city and change the keys, and then they will need to replace the physical tag if they want to do any update in the future. Of course, you should not do that because it will cost them a lot of money and pain. So if you deploy tags in the public, make it in a way that you own the tags and not everybody else. I guess So now I just have some mixed stuff for the end. Some people suggested, you could like do signatures like on your URL. So you instead of just having the plain URL on the tag, you could like sign the data and sign the URL so that your phone knows, okay, this is like a good URL. But again, they did not say, okay, what kind of PKI and who gets to like make good tags and who is like not able to make good tags. So very stupid idea. So I don't think we're going to see like really signed tags. Again, the RMV does this, but as I said, you could just copy the tag and copy the signature, and everything will be okay. So since I was speaking about like replacing tags, good tags with bad tags, just something about that. If you have a small tag, you can always just like put some tinfoil over it and then put your own tag over the tinfoil, and then your tag will mostly be read instead of the other tag. If you have like really big tags, like in the Vienna thing where you have like your tag is like this size and your sticky tag is only like the size of a euro coin, your tag won't be read most of the time because the other antenna is just bigger. So you take a simple RFID zapper, zap the first tag and put your tag over that. I take questions at the end, okay? Okay, that's good. So I was just told the in Vienna, they have a big piece of plastic, but there's only a small tag behind that. So if you know the tag position, then of course you don't even need to zap that. So in the sticky tapes, yeah, in low quantities you pay like €1.20 per piece. So if you like buy, I guess, 1,000, you pay much less. And then you can just like, yeah, replace, stick your tag on other tags, or maybe replace complete tags. Yeah. The best part, of course, if you like manage to like find tags which are not write protected, or where you can like break the key, you can just like hijack the actual tag of the service provider, and then yeah, there's no really evidence of any tampering, and you will probably be able to attack all the users of that service. Yeah. So these basically are the paper tags, small round ones, a little bit bigger. Then some special tags which are enclosed in some plastics, so they're waterproof, so you can stick them outside. Down on the left, yeah, just some trials with tinfoil. So a small piece of tinfoil is enough to like break the antenna, and the bigger tag on the low side. So you always need a little bit space between two tags and the shielding, because if the shielding is too close to your own tag, you also break that antenna. Yeah. Yeah. So while I was playing with the phones, I actually noticed that the card emulation thing, every time you switch the mode of the card emulation, so the card emulation is where your phone actually is RFID card. So you can actually have a switch in your phone where you can say, I want my phone to be a tag, or I want to be asked before your phone turns into a tag. And every time you change that, the UID of your phone changes. So maybe you can do some funky stuff, because there are many like access systems that actually only use a UID of a MyFair tag. So maybe somebody can fiddle out to like manipulate the tag, the UID that your phone sends out in a way you can, yeah, in a deterministic way where you can actually define the UID. That would be really nice. Yeah, because otherwise there's no like API where you can say, okay, just phone, you are now this and this ID. Because then it would be really easy, because then you just like hold your phone up to somebody's wallet, get his access card, the ID of his access card, and program that into the phone. But that doesn't work right now. The other thing is, if you like put your business card like on a MyFair tag and then hand it to somebody else, and then somebody else like writes just a URL to the card and passes over to somebody else, the data of your business card will be still stored on the tag, because the phone will just like overwrite a small portion of data that is used by your new tag. So if you have stuff you don't want to like leak out, you should like clear the tag, because otherwise like all the data is always easily readable. Just some minor thing, because I saw people taking the small round RFID tags, the sticky tags, and gluing that on the backside of their business card, or other stuff they give like to customers, and they have like, I don't know, a business card or something on there. So if you pass it along and maybe change the content, you maybe still see, okay, yeah, you got like a business card for some, I don't know, adult entertainment place, and I don't know, just some small notes. So I thought, okay, we have this nice denial of service attacks, and many people don't like RFID systems because they're bad and insecure, and RFID is bad in general because, yeah, you can like track people. So I said, yeah, so maybe somebody really doesn't like the whole idea of NFC stuff. And how can you like stop people, especially now in the early startup phase, from using the service? So you could just like make small tags which contain this really bad sequence that your phone doesn't like and reboot, and just place them on service tags. So if people use them all the time, they go there, their phone reboots.